whoever they are, they picked the wrong party to crash! Hey! No!
What the shell are those things?
Whatever they were, they're junk now.
Guys, we've got to find Master Splinter. Master Splinter! Can you hear me? Donatello, any way to... What are you doing?
Shell cell. I'm calling Master Splinter. I hope.
Huh? Master Splinter, are you all right?
Leonardo. Whatever those mechanical menaces are, they have managed to eat through the support structure of our home. We must leave right away. Meet me at the old drainage junction near South Point.
If we take the South Conduit Tunnel, it'll intersect with the old drainage tunnel.
We'll meet you there, Sensei. That was almost too easy.
I guess the punks in this town are no match for us.
Well, we didn't go through all that ninja training just for the fun of it.
Yeah, Raph? What do you say to these guys?
They might be a bit harder. Are those guys ninjas?
Well, they're certainly ninja-esque. I thought we were the only ninjas in this town.
Be ready for anything.
I am so gonna enjoy this.
It's really too bad, April. If only you hadn't snooped around so much.
Help me, please!
Unfortunately, I can't do that, April. You see, I have my obligations too. You truly were a good old assistant. Take care, April. I'm a bit busy, so I'll be leaving you now. My cute little mousers will take good care of you.
Whoa! I don't like the looks of this. It's even bigger than the last time we saw it. Such incredible technology.
But
We can't let anyone get away with frightening a cutie like her.
focus, guys. Let's go.
And kid, what's taking you so long? What are you doing with those? Let's get out of here.
What is that? Donnie!
Insufficient data, boss.
Oh, this can't be happening. Martians! Just when things are finally going my way, we get invaded! Don't let them take me, kid! This way, Shrimp! Quick! We're out of here!
What was that thing? Casey!
Oh no! So did I win?
If everything's all right here, we better get on to.
Paying back the guys who did this to our brother.
Be careful, guys.
First, make sure you aim high. Come on, Don. Remember how big that thing was? We'll never reach it. Take a look at that. I'll climb to the top of that scaffolding.
I get it. Then you serve that bucket of bolts a few blows to the head.
You guys corner it, and I'll handle the rest.
Roger. Let's go, guys.
Explain to me just what's going on here, Dr. Stockman.
I am already prepared to put the next plan into action. A plan that will take care of your little search and finish off those blasted turtle creatures while we're at it.
I just hope it goes well, Doctor. Hun, continue to assist Dr. Stockman with his plan. I must gain possession of that sword as quickly as possible. And Hun, eliminate anyone who interferes, whoever they may be. Yes, sir. Imbeciles.
Now, what are these turtle creatures?
This mysterious turtle is thought to be on the loose in Manhattan.
Look at this!
We have acquired footage of the Turtle Man thought to be a member of this ring of thieves. This footage was captured by a security camera at the scene of the crime.
Turtle Man? Are we turtle men, or are we giant turtles? It's not like we were crossbred with humans or anything, so Turtle Man isn't quite right. Is it, Donnie?
Keep it down, Mikey. We're trying to listen here.
Shh!
Here is the footage of this Turtle Man. Watch closely.
I don't know what that thing is, but if it's trying to imitate us, it should have a little better fashion sense. I mean, look, our shells are much more vibrant green, aren't they?
Either way, as turtles, we've got to do something about this.
What do you know about the crimes, Donnie? Can you figure out where they'll strike next?
Just 1 minute. Here, and then here. I've got it! They'll strike here next.
We can't let them damage the turtle's honor anymore. Let's go, guys. Are you sure this is the place, Donnie?
I'm sure it was somewhere around here. Bingo! It's them again!
But it looks like they're just about to make their getaway.
You punks won't get away with dishonoring us turtles!
Do you have any idea why he's always like this, Leo? Couldn't he be a little more delicate?
True, he's about as hot-headed as they come, but I don't like being dishonored any more than he does.
Who are these fools? I see. So you're those lizard man freaks I've been hearing about.
Who are we? More like, who are you? And get it right, we're turtles! Have you ever seen a lizard this good looking?
Either way, you're still freaks. From where I stand, you look pretty freakish yourself. Tell me, just what did you eat to get that big? I've heard enough from you, lizard man. I can't let anyone who interferes with Master Shredder, lizard or otherwise, escape here alive. Men, give them a warm welcome.
I told you, we're turtles!
What a joke. That was hardly even a warm-up.
They're trying to make a getaway.
Whoa! That's an oversized transport helicopter.
Off! This isn't the time, Motorhead. Follow that semi. This place sure does look suspicious.
You think all of these trucks belong to them? If so, I wonder where all the containers loaded with artwork are.
Hey guys, isn't that a pretty moon? There's a turtle in the moon, you know?
Can it, Mikey? Don't you realize where we are? Hey, what's that? That's the turtle we saw on TV.
There's no...
That's for sure. It doesn't have even a shred of our class, though.
What incredible technology! Who could have...
It looks like it wants to stop us. We'll take it on. Let's go, guys!
that turtle again! I didn't know turtles could be that stubborn. Aren't they supposed to be more gentlemanly? More mild-mannered?
That's true in general, but some, like Raph here, are far from gentlemanly.
Isn't it a bit strange that a turtle would fly through the sky and fire off missiles?
You think you can get away? No chance! Ah!
You can always count on him to jump to action in times like this.
All right, let's go!
Honor saved, Leo! Mission accomplished!
No, not yet.
What's left to do?
Leave it to me. That model of helicopter is my specialty.
Whoa, very impressive, Donnie. Where'd you learn to pilot a helicopter?
From a flight sim on my computer.
We're having great luck with vehicles today. Are you sure you can get us safely back to the lair?
You bet. But first, I've got a little delivery for us to make.
Good thinking, Leo. That ought to set him straight. I can't wait to see the TV news tomorrow.
Man, I really wanted some parts from that imposter robot. What a waste.
Don, how about you just stick to flying?
Whoa!
Listen up. The goblin blade we're after is somewhere in this museum. We must deliver the goblin blade to Master Shredder as soon as possible.
Gift shop's on the first floor, boys.
Not you again!
Not you again. Ooh, I'm so scared.
But they don't take kindly to shoplifters, and neither do we.
I don't have time for the likes of you. Master Shredder is waiting.
Shredder? Who's that?
There's no need for you to know. After all, I'm going to have you stuffed right here on the spot.
So we can be displayed here? What an honor!
Now, before you try to make off with the goods, you might want to consider a few things. 1, you're outnumbered. 2, don't let the pretty faces fool you. We're tougher than you look.
Ha!
And 3, we're about to get our butts seriously hammered.
Just put the sword back, Spock, and we'll call it a draw.
You stubborn turtles! I told you I don't have time for you! This thing will take over from here!
Whoa! We better put an early call into the fire department.
What is this thing? Does it know the ninja out of the fire shield?
It's just a flamethrower, but that's troublesome enough.
Take that! And that, Shredder!
Ha! You're no match for the turtles!
Why are you still messing with that, Don?
I'm just trying to classify these crystals we found here in the lair. The microscopic crystal structures are linked, almost like mutated brain cells.
Whoa!
What is it?
What you said. It's like from a late-night horror movie. There are some things man was never meant to tamper with.
Hands up, Mikey! Ha!
Huh? What's with this hole? I wonder where this goes.
Are you okay, Mikey? Thanks to you, it looks like we're about to have another adventure.
No problem. Anytime. Just glad to be of service.
Look, everyone! The crystal is reacting to something back there.
Cool. Let's check it out.
All right, but stay alert. Isn't this the mark of the Foot Clan?
What could that mean?
I'm not sure, but they may somehow be connected with those monsters that keep attacking us.
You think those monsters are Foot Clan members?
That's one possibility. We'll have to investigate.
Let's go to that big building way in the back.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Just what is going on here?
This must have been a laboratory for experimenting on live specimens.
Some of the monsters must have somehow escaped to the outside.
But there isn't a single person here. Not even one researcher.
Judging from the state of things here, I'd guess something forced the Foot Clan to abandon these facilities. I wonder what it was.
Anyway, do you think these things are still alive?
I'm not sure. It looks like the life support systems are partially functional.
I guess they're alive.
Well, that's good news.
Yep, still working. Let me take a little peek.
What could the Foot Clan have been doing here?
We can be sure they weren't working for the benefit of the world.
But look at all the damage here. It's like a...
Look at this, guys. Some video data was preserved.
Wait! Are you telling me that those things we've been fighting all this time are not monsters, but...
Who are you anyway?
You can talk?
We're not with the Foot Clan. I am Leonardo, and these are my brothers, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo.
Then what are you doing with those crystals?
Whoa, wait a minute! We found those crystals in a cavern we're staying in. That's all.
Those crystals are the embodiment of evil. Why have you come here?
We wanted to solve the mystery of these crystals. We had no intention of fighting you.
You're really not with the Foot Clan?
Of course not! Don't even compare us to that jerk Shredder.
I see. Then I must apologize. I'm Quarry. We had ourselves convinced that the Foot Clan was back.
No, it was awful. When we saw your friends,
No. Those ones have already lost their minds. We can no longer do anything to stop them.
So, Quarry, is there any way out of here?
There is an elevator to the above-ground world from the supercomputer room right next to us. But some of the most dreadful of those mindless monsters wait just beyond this wall.
And of course, they too were originally humans, right?
that jerk Shredder, he's inhuman.
But we have to go on. It's the only way.
They were once good people, but in this state, you need no longer think of them as human. And so, if it comes down to it,
Why don't you all come topside with us?
we appreciate your offer, but we cannot remove ourselves from this world. Without the power of the crystal, we cannot survive.
Damn, whoa.
We will never forget you. Remember, you must topple Shredder, so that no one else ever has to end up as we have.
We will live out our lives here.
I promise you, we will defeat Shredder no matter what.
Someday, if we find a way for you to leave this place, I promise we'll come back for you.
Thank you, but you must go.
Welcome back. What is the matter, my sons?
Master, we have to shred the shredder!
We can't let him go on doing whatever he pleases, hurting innocent people.
Whoa, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, you're all as red as boiled turtles. Or is it lobsters that turn red?
We're the ones who'll do the boiling. We'll boil Shredder, armor and all!
Master, please allow us to battle Shredder. He has no honor!
I see. Even you are blinded by anger, Leonardo. This simply will not do. Let me warn you of one thing. Right now, none of you are fit to defeat Shredder.
Master, we had our guard down last time. This time, we won't lose.
There's no way we can lose!
You all are lacking something. Until you realize what it is that you lack, you have no chance at all.
Something lacking? But what?
A cape and tights? Maybe not.
It seems you are in need of training. I have something to teach you. Follow me.
Huh?
Go now, my sons. You have made it through this training. I believe you now know what it is that you lacked.
Yes, Master. The thing that we lacked was...
superpowers!
A serene heart and trust in each other.
We're turtles, after all. If we four work together...
We kick butt! Right, Master?
Yes, you have all learned well. Having now gained serenity of heart, grasped the essence of ninjutsu, you are now prepared to face Shredder. And now I shall tell you of the ties that bind Shredder to myself. Shredder is the sworn enemy of my ever-beloved teacher, Hamato Yoshi. His true identity is Oroku Saki, a master ninja. It is fated that he and I must battle someday, and
that time is now!
Yes, my sons, we must defeat Shredder and avenge my...
Cowabunga!
Hold it right there! Take me with you!
Huh? Mr. Jones, this battle will most likely exceed any previous in the extent of danger it holds. Please, leave this to my sons.
No, that's not gonna happen! I got a bone to pick with those guys too!
Yeah, now I remember. Master, please let him come with us.
Raph, what are you saying?
Leo's right. Casey's a good-looking guy, but he may not be Shredder's type.
Casey, I want to do something to help too, but...
Stop, April. You don't understand. I got an old score to settle with the Foot. If I pass...
I understand, Mr. Jones. Please, lend your aid to my sons.
Now you're talking! Let's do it, guys!
Yeah!
Master Shredder, some suspicious characters have...
The turtles. So they are still alive. Hun, bring me that lying stockman.
I'm afraid he hasn't been seen for days.
Just what is that man plotting? No mind. Hun, do you understand what I need you to do?
Yes, sir. I'll do it immediately.
I have quite a prize for you if you manage to get this far.
Who'd have thought that this many Melsa robots were still hidden away? This meant... Let's blow this thing up, Donatello. Can you do it?
Blow it up? But... Oh, fine. That machine is a tremendous source of energy. So if we could just trigger it to...
All right, take this!
Not yet, Raphael!
Whoa!
I told you I didn't have the security system down yet. We've got a very sophisticated lock on it.
Could have told me sooner.
So what do we do? Any of you guys bring a bomb along?
You know he wouldn't carry anything that dangerous around. Nothing but these environmentally friendly nunchucks for me.
Hey, guys!
April!
What are you doing here? It's too dangerous.
He's right. You won't find any gentlemen down here.
I'm sorry, but I wanted to help you all out. Let me handle this.
No way. That security code was so complex.
There. I think that should do it. Now...
April, go find yourself a safe place and don't move from it.
That's right. If anything should happen to us, someone has to stick around to build heroic statues in our honor.
And to take care of Master Splinter when he goes senile. But he's pretty much there already.
We shouldn't leave April alone, and it's not safe to bring her with us. I'll stay with you. That is, if you guys don't mind.
Cool.
No problem.
Roger.
Yeah!
Thank you, Casey.
It's nothing.
I hate to interrupt you two lovebirds, but...
We've got to be going, so you two enjoy yourselves.
Be careful.
Hibernation.
You've got no sense of humor, but the armor's cool.
So, you made it this far. To be honest, I'm surprised you had the ability to get here.
You're not the same turtles you fought before.
Listen to me. I have a proposal for you. Work for me. I can certainly make it worth your while.
No way.
We're elite turtles, best in our field. Never worked for the likes of you.
Fine. You're just freaks after all. Here's where we go our separate ways. But you will not be in this place ever.
We're not the turtles you remember. And we came here this time to defeat you. See what you think of our turtle power now.
I am Leonardo. And just where is here, you ask? The Foot Stronghold. The Foot Building. A palace owned by none other than our arch enemy, the evil Shredder. It was this same Shredder who, for fear of Hamato Yoshi, Ninja Master, and one-time owner of our sensei, Master Splinter, ensnared him in a cruel trap and killed him. This bound Shredder's fate together with ours. As you might guess, the road here was a hard one. We are injured, our master worst of all. We hate to leave our master so badly broken, yet we have no choice but to move on. We have just one goal: to defeat the evil Shredder.
Well, I guess no one said it would be easy.
Easy? Not a chance. But maybe if we lend a hand.
We? As in plural?
Yeehaw! Bring on the cavalry! Hurry. We'll keep these guys in check.
Thanks. Leave Shredder to us.
I'd never have guessed you would survive. Don't you know when to quit?
What are you waiting for?
For the order.
Always the smart one, Leonardo. I don't know how you survived our last meeting, but this time you have my guarantee. You won't leave here alive!
Yeah? Well, today will mark the end of the Foot, and that's a total guarantee.
Attack!
You're next, Shredder!
Fools! The mere four of you do not stand a chance of defeating me!
We have to combine our strength, all together!
Did it. You defeated the Shredder. That's a feat to be proud of.
Where did the Guardians go?
That's how it always is with them. They never bother to say goodbye.
Let's get Master Splinter and head back home. Hey, wait a minute. I don't understand. I left him right here. He was in no shape to move.
How could he be gone?
Guys, we can't stay here. We have to go. Donnie, the helicopter.
The world is full of wonders, and these green friends and their master are certainly a wonder. I've run into so many troubles since meeting up with them. I thought nothing would... Why was that a surprise? Because the green liquid that caused the turtles and Splinter to mutate came from vials with the letters TCRI written on them. TCRI may hold the secret of their origin. My only regret is that I can't do anything more than sit and wait for them. And alone with Casey Jones, no less. Ugh!
shell? Oh, it's still there.
Forget that. Where are we? This ain't New York. And where do those freaks go off to?
I don't know, but did anyone else notice that the moment that device in the TCRI building was activated, it became way more unstable than ion particles ever should? Which could only mean...
Hey guys, aren't we forgetting what's most important here? We set out in the first place to save Master Splinter. I hope he's okay. You saw it too, how weak he looked? Guys, look at that!
What is that?
Let's head up there, guys. Staying here isn't gonna do us any good. And if whatever's up there can make a light that bright, it might be the key to getting us back to New York.
I second that.
I get the feeling it might lead me to some warm, tasty food. I'm with you.
Count me in too.
That's like no energy field I've seen before. I didn't think any technology could manipulate this level of energy.
What do you say, Donnie? Any chances of us making it back?
It's possible. Then again, maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Listen, it looks to me like this device can atomize matter and transport it. Of course, I don't know if it was used for living things.
Quit beating around the bush! I want answers! If we can go back, I'm going first!
Raph!
He's all right. I'm sure that this transporter can take us somewhere. I'm just not sure it will be back to Manhattan. I was about to explain that. Anyway, we'd better get in there before he's transported completely to some place we can't get to.
Yeah, what a bonehead.
Hunt the Fugitoid. A freak accident caused my mind to be transferred into the body of a robot.
Find that Fugitoid!
I am being hunted down by some rather uncouth gentlemen from my own government who want to force me to build my intergalactic teleportal device as a weapon of mass destruction.
What's that all about?
I'd say it's a bunch of rats playing ninja. With a turtle sensei? As ninjas, they'd never measure up to us, of course. Hey, you green freaks!
Did you care to repeat that?
Cuz it sounded like you said
that we were playing ninja.
Mikey, you have an uncanny ability to rub people the wrong way.
They're extremely, how should I put it, strong-willed. Suffice to say, they're a hard-headed species. Tangling with them could mean trouble.
Sorry, we didn't mean anything by it. If we hurt your feelings, we apologize. Come on, you too, Mikey. You know if Master Splinter were here, he'd tell you to exercise courtesy in all things.
Fine, I apologize. Your, ninja skills aren't bad at all. Keep up the practice and someday you might be as good as us.
Mikey!
I gather from what you've said that you too are ninjas. If so, there is no need for words. Far better to test your styles one against another. Shall we call it a contest then?
What do you say to that? Who's the strongest now?
Hold on. Is that really what we're fighting about?
Blast all!
You all aren't half bad!
But you better keep one thing in mind.
We barely put half our ability into that last bout.
Well, I've got news for you too. We Ninja Turtles only used 40% of ours. No, 30%. Nah, really more like 20%.
Enough of that, Mikey. Remember Master saying, the true way of the warrior is to avoid battle when possible and never make enemies unnecessarily.
Ah, it seems your master is one to reckon with.
Person, huh? Maybe more like a great big, rat?
A rat, you say? I see. This grows more and more fascinating. I would venture that our paths will someday cross again.
What do you mean?
Some might call it fate. Our meeting with you here was a cosmological
inevitability, I anxiously await our next meeting.
Get that Fugitoid!
This is the end of the line, Fugitoid. General Blank's been waiting for you. And you aliens had better not get any ideas.
I see the Federation Army is as incompetent as ever.
Who goes there?
Do you really think you're a match for me? If so, that only further proves your incompetence.
Why, it's Slasher. Don't tell me you hired on with the Triceratons. Get him! Fire! Fire!
Superconductor? What's that armor of his made out of? Professor, who is this guy?
If what the Federation commander says is true, he can only be Slasher. I've heard stories of him since I was a child. Whenever a battle arose in the universe, he was sure to be there. After surviving all of these battles, he became known as the strongest mercenary in the universe.
Those toys of yours didn't leave a scratch. Well, a job is a job, so be it. Ah, Professor Honeycutt. This is our first meeting, but I've heard much about you. Unfortunately, my contract with my client, the Triceraton Republic, specifies that I must escort you to them. Is that clear? It seems you've hired some loyal and able bodyguards yourself.
For someone who claims to be best in the universe, you ain't all that.
I'll let you off this time. The Triceratons won't like it, but I've never been one to take jobs that don't pay anyway. I have one question for you. What is your home planet?
It's a planet called Earth, in the Milky Way.
Ah, Earth. I see. Then your master must be Hamato Yoshi.
How do you know Master Yoshi?
Save that question for Hamato Yoshi himself. I imagine we'll meet again. Until then, I leave you with your lives. Above all else, grow stronger. I await our next meeting.
I'm Professor, and I do mean suddenly, transferring as I'm in the Triceraton's clutches, though I'm more than it to Hunib. The leader of the Triceratons, Prime Leader Zanramon, came after General Blank, ruler of the Federation, tried to get his hands on the teleportation device that only I can create. If this teleportation device falls into the possession of either of the two, it will mean the concern for the welfare of the universe. If something isn't done soon, the teleportation device will surely fall into one of their hands. Will anyone come to save me?
A wise choice for such intellectually inferior aliens as yourself.
Guys, I say we surrender for now. Our chance will come. Whatever it takes, we'll escape along with that poor Fugitoid.
These guys are nothing. We can take them.
I'm with Leo. We get caught and it's straight to lockup. I'm so hungry, even prison food would suit me fine. At least we can eat.
I don't know if it'll be that cushy, Mikey, but I'm with Leo too. What do you say, Raph?
For a new leader!
Prime Leader, are you all right? Please, forgive us.
Slag brains! Stop them! Don't let them take my cruiser!
We can't avoid them forever. We don't need forever. Just enough time for you and Professor Honeycutt to build that teleportal.
That planetoid should provide an ideal spot to construct the teleportal device.
Guys, I'm picking up massive energy signals on the scanner. Looks like the Federation and Triceraton fighters are headed our way.
We need more time.
You'll have to stall them. How? Just keep them talking. Anything to stall them from attacking.
Victory!
Get that Fugitoid! Move! Move!
Hurry up! Everyone get inside!
This feels kind of familiar.
Yeah!
On the far side of the galaxy, and then we're sent back to our home planet, Earth. And we owe it all to this alien species known as the Utroms. They were the ones who rescued Master Splinter. To top it all off, I got to experience the Utrom's Oracle Pod, an incredibly advanced virtual reality system. This firsthand. We saw for the first time how the Utroms dispose of dangerous prisoners when we saw them come crashing to the Earth. In isolation, they spent centuries mingling with humanity and awaiting the technological advances that would allow them to create a ship to carry them back to their home world. We found ourselves unexpectedly observing the first members of the Foot, and a man who was no doubt one of Shredder's ancestors. Sure enough, bad guys come from bad roots. But we couldn't stay mere observers for long. I just hope ancient Japan turns out to be turtle-friendly. Mikey, you know not a molecule of that food is real. It's all part of this illusion.
Yeah, I know. But right now, it's real enough for me.
It is.
Greetings. I am Mortu.
It was at that point that the pod's story became real. So you see, Mr. Mortu, we're trapped in this virtual reality and we can't get out.
I do see. It is an interesting phenomenon. You have much knowledge of our ways, but your knowledge of the Shredder is incomplete. Your actions demonstrate the veracity of what you say. Take this. It should help you return safely to where you belong.
Here we go. I hope. Wait! What was it you were trying to tell us about the Shredder before?
The Shredder is a...
Well, you helped us. Not you, but you. It's kind of a long story.
Still, I can't understand how the Oracle pods malfunctioned.
Oh, but I do.
The sages tell us that reality is like the ever-changing surface of water. In the virtual reality world, my sons and I experience even 1,000 years.
It's the prisoner dude! He's the one who
escaped after causing Mortu's ship to crash on Earth a millennium ago.
Somehow, we always manage to end up in the worst imaginable situations. Today, I just couldn't sleep.
You may let go of me. I accept the truce.
Whoa!
But once I finish building this transmat, I will be able to rejoin my family once again. Believe me, my friend.
Michelangelo! Otherwise known as Shredder. Who knew Shredder had made such a name for himself?
I am Karai, the director of the Foot in Japan, and daughter to Shredder. When my parents abandoned me years ago in Japan, he was the one who found me. He brought me into his home and taught me the way of the ninja. He was fated to find me, just as I was fated to serve him. And I have a mission of my own. To restore order to this chaotic city, New York. When the Turtles defeated Shredder, it threw the city into chaos. 3 forces, the Foot, the Purple Dragons, and the Mafia, are now warring for control of his empire. I never wished for this war, but I know just the way to bring this chaos to an end. I have no desire to avenge Shredder's defeat, but will they trust me? I am in your debt. I shall keep my promise. The vendetta is lifted. The Foot will not take revenge for the slaying of their master.
You are honorable, Karai. I know you will keep your word.
You stood with me to the last. All of you have great strength and courage. I hope in the future when our paths cross, we will not be enemies. All proceeds as planned, Master.
Good. My body is prepared, and the biosites have almost finished healing my flesh. Soon, I will be myself again. Soon, we will destroy the Turtles.
It's the air! His breather mask is cracked. He's breathing our air and it's affecting his brain.
Sirs, Trooper Zog, serial number XJ4, porting duty, sirs!
I think he thinks we're some kind of Triceraton officers or something.
What should we do?
Eddie, soldier! Situation report.
Transported to coordinates unfamiliar to this soldier. Engaged Federation forces also tracking Fugitoid. And in heat of battle, for disgraceful failure of mission, sir.
Okay, I don't know how much this'll help, but you should breathe a little easier now.
Sir, thank you, sir.
My sons, you must take me back. Defend our home. Defend.
Master Splinter! Sensei! We're gonna do what we're told. We're going back to the lair and
I'm gonna kick the shell out of whoever did this to Master Splinter!
Whoa!
Put him down, now!
Master Splinter? What is this? What's going on?
That is what attacked me. Destroy it. No, my sons, he is the imposter. You must believe me. Put him down now.
Say what? Activate the Footmech's lethal protocols!
What I want to know is where did Robo Splinter come from? And who sent it?
It does not matter. Whoever they are, I will not stand by while they use my likeness to attack my family. We must strike back immediately!
Hey, a remote control module! If this Splinter was remote controlled, we can trace the signal!
Hun, looks like, it might be a malfunction.
Find out what went wrong. I want the Turtles destroyed!
Your skill hasn't dulled at all.
Your task can wait no longer. Eliminate the Turtles. Wait. Have you found that which you seek?
No. But for some reason, when I see those turtles, I feel as though I could almost recall what I've lost. But that's wishful thinking. Until we meet again.
Without memory must be difficult.
Hey, can't we head back yet? This fresh sewer scent is really starting to wear thin.
We're not far. The localized electromagnetic anomaly is right around here. Something's getting ready to happen, and it's not gonna be good.
I bet it's the foot again. Sounds like the work of Leo's lady friend, Karai.
We can't be sure of that, Raph. Karai is working to bring order to New York. I want to trust her.
Yeah, but can we afford to? In the end, you know she's with the foot.
What's that alarm set for? We just had lunch, and I had my afternoon snack. It's a bit early for dinner.
Before Stockman took that fall, he should have given your head a tune-up so you could think about things other than food.
This is it! I'm getting strange readings from an electromagnetic field inside this hole.
Let's get going then. Be careful. There's no telling what could happen.
Hello? Anybody home? I just had the craziest thought. Can you guess what it is?
10-1 it relates to food.
Seriously, at a time like this, even I wouldn't... But my stomach has a mind of its own. Listen up, dummy. This isn't the time.
Unless my eyes are deceiving me, I'd say we're in New York. What the heck happened here?
Welcome, turtles. Long time no see.
Slasher!
I don't need all of you to tell me my own name. More importantly, tell me what you think of this planet.
What we think? It's a wasteland. If you know what happened here, clue us in.
Hold on, Raph. My guess is that this is New York, just not the New York we know. Probably an alternative reality New York. Am I right?
A clever attempt, but you're off. It's your New York. It's just not New York at the time you knew it. I went to the trouble of bringing you all here so I could show you this future world.
This is the New York of the future? No way! What happened?
A battle. Meaningless battles such as this have existed from the distant past and last far into the future. The world you see here is one potential future should things continue as they are.
But you're a mercenary, right? If you hate war so much, you sure picked the wrong job.
You think I became a mercenary for the love of war? Only by pitting one's pure strength against another's do true champions arise. I seek such a champion. Yes, one like Master Hamato Yoshi.
How do you know Master Yoshi?
Save that question for later. To begin, you all must show me your true strength. If you cannot defeat me here, you'll never return to the world you knew. So, I'm beaten once again by Hamato Yoshi.
No, the four of us were only able to beat you by combining our strength. I'd like to know one thing. How did you and Master Yoshi...
I once had the opportunity to face Hamato Yoshi in a match.
Now it makes sense. But we never studied directly under Master Yoshi. Our master's name is Splinter.
He's a rat, but seriously skilled. I'd guess he's about the most skillful ninja in the universe.
Splinter? A rat? Ah, you must mean that pet of Yoshi's that he loved so much. Quite small for a master, though. How is Hamato Yoshi these days?
The great Master Yoshi perished after falling into a cruel and cowardly trap set by an evil one called Shredder.
What? The Shredder? That fiend never spoke a word of this.
Hey, did Raph get a kick in under the belt or something?
It's all coming back. How can this be? Shredder! He played me like a pipe.
You mean you know the Shredder? And what is it that you remembered?
Shredder is an old acquaintance and my current employer. Once, long ago, I sustained mortal wounds. From that day, inexplicably, I gained the ability to move freely through space and time. But this came at the cost of my previous memory. But now, I remember it all. His true identity was that of a ruthless criminal in my hometown. One day, he sacked the town, stealing and destroying everything. I made it out somehow, but my family, friends...
That's awful. But wait, you say your hometown, but you couldn't mean that you're an Utrom, could you?
Yes, I am an Utrom.
What a surprise! You actually know of us, the Utroms?
Yes. Once an Utrom known as Mortu came to our rescue.
Mortu? Yes, I remember him. We know each other well. Shredder will be after him for certain. Is he safe?
Right now, he's back on his home planet. He's an iron ally we can always count on.
Fine, then.
I'd like to hear more, but must get going. I'm grateful to you all. We've all lost things dear to us by Shredder's hand. I'm sure someday I'll be able to pay you back.
Wait! There's so much more I want to ask! We'll meet again, right? And what about that contract out on us?
I will be back. And remember one thing. I never take a job where all the facts aren't fully disclosed.
What have we here? Some reptiles, a sewer rat, and what on earth is this? A big, ugly dragon? Have I stumbled onto a freak show?
Watch what you say about our new recruit. You're not exactly a beauty queen, you know.
I've seen all I can take of that ugly mug of yours. What do you say I kick it around a bit and see if I can't improve your looks?
Such big words for a mutant. You'll be eating them before this is over.
What is it?
Master, Hun has been defeated!
What? Send in more warriors. Catch those turtles alive, no matter what it takes. I want to end their lives myself.
But Master, I guaranteed them their lives. Does not breaking a promise run contrary to honor?
You must learn, Karai, that your loyalty to me is of far more importance than this honor you speak of. But no, I will not kill them. You will.
Yes, Master.
If we keep this up, I think we'll reach Shredder soon.
Keep your guard up. There's no telling what waits ahead.
I shall protect the General. Hey, Leon, it's your lady friend.
Leonardo, I wish you hadn't come this far. Now I have no choice but to put you to death.
It's quite an honor to hear that from you.
I am sorry, but I must loyally obey my master's orders.
I guess I should have gotten to know you better before I decided to trust you, Karai.
Face the facts, bro. She's every bit as bad as Shredder.
I am sorry.
If you plan to keep working as one of Shredder's henchmen, you'll have to defeat us first.
Silence! It is my duty to serve. Enough talk!
I trusted you once, Karai. I can't believe what a fool I was. But unlike you, I'm not afraid of death, because I always live my life with honor. And now, I'll end this with honor! Can you live with honor, or is that beyond you? Show me if you can. I'm giving you one last chance!
Leo, don't do it!
Let them be, Michelangelo. Sometimes warriors who differ in thought can only reach accord by pitting their lives one against the other. We must allow Leonardo to see his plan through to the end.
Finish me. I have defied my master and am no longer fit to live.
That is enough. You were unable to fulfill your duty to your master for a good reason. Your own honor would not allow it. Shredder took our families from us. We cannot allow any others to similarly fall victim.
Karai, I believe that you and I will understand one another someday.
Are you alright, Green Warrior?
Slasher, what can this mean? Ah, I see. Your memory has returned.
And I don't imagine you've forgotten that my loyalty to an employer goes only so far. Sorry to steal your show. Leave this pumped-up robot to me.
My sons, I will join Slasher. You take care of the Shredder.
I shall protect General Splinter. Victory for the Republic!
So Shredder, it's finally you and us.
And don't think those trash cans with legs are gonna stop us.
This is the end, Shredder.
Fools! You'll never leave this ship alive!
Looks like I'm just in time. Gather around. Let's take flight!
Flight? Where's the copter? Ah! Ouch! Wow, that was thousands of times more exciting than your driving, Don.
It really was an honor to have Zog on our side. He was a true warrior.
The Triceratons have become mere warmongers, but they were once noble warriors. He proved that.
Poor Zog. Why did this have to happen? I just don't understand.
There was nothing we could have done, Mikey.
Dulce et decorum est, my sons. Pro patria mori. He would not have headed any other way.
I guess we should get moving. At last, my family is avenged. I'll see you next in the Battle Nexus.
Battle Nexus? What's that?
Are you telling me you don't know of the Battle Nexus? Ask Champion Splinter. He knows. Take care.
Champion Splinter?
Ah, thank you, Slasher.
Come, my sons. We have a home to return to. Let us do so.
You fools! I'm still alive! What to do next, huh? Wait.
As a true ninja, you must always be with darkness. You must learn the art of ninjutsu stealth to perfection. Be a part of Shadow. You must put an end to the evil Shredder. Now go, my sons.
I think this is where April called from.
But I don't see him.
Maybe the Triceratons grabbed him!
Could be, because I'm picking up residual energy traces that indicate a ship just took off for the Triceraton home base. I think.
Donatello's deduction is correct.
Professor Honeycutt! Professor? Why are you here on Earth? I thought you were in the Utrom homeworld.
It is always good to see my friends again, and I sensed danger from the Triceratons.
It's good to see you again too, Professor. But we're actually in big trouble with the Triceratons. They've captured our friends.
I feared this, but all they are really after is me. That is why I am here, to stop their madness.
Sure, Professor.
This is gonna be good. My shell is getting hot already.
But how are we gonna get to Dinosaur Land?
How about we take that spacecraft on the street outside the park?
Okay, but let's avoid confrontation by going through the sewers. We need to land right on its back, very quietly.
No problem. One stealth landing coming right up. Leo? We're surrounded.
Attack left, on my signal.
No need to attack, my friends. Much as I would enjoy the rematch.
Traximus? No way!
Welcome to the Triceraton Rebellion.
The Triceraton Rebellion?
Yes. Zanramon must be overthrown to stop this insane war he started.
Can't you just hold a recall election?
But why are you here?
Our friends are being held captive by Zanramon. We came here to save them and to help Professor Honeycutt stop the Triceratons.
I see.
Say, we have a plan to take him out. Can you first help rescue our friends?
I will assist you, but beware. It will be a dangerous battle.
Don't you worry. It'll be nothing compared to the Battle Nexus tournament. which I won.
Being annoying is his talent, but what are you gonna do with relatives?
Maybe I should look into whether he might be adopted. Not that I would.
You came for us.
I knew you'd come.
Hang on while I open this door. No, it's got a security lock. This may be tricky.
Is this gonna take a while? I came in a hurry and I didn't bring a comic book with me.
Donatello, use this. It's a security hacking program I've created. Your mind will be connected to the security network and enter into a computer program where you have to eliminate the firewalls. I have made adjustments to it so you can play it as a shooting game.
Did someone say shooting game? Now this is more like it!
Oh, shell.
Professor, don't give Mikey games to play with.
This is not a game. The damage you take inside the computer will reflect your physical conditions in the real world, so be careful.
Behold! I'm the space cowboy of the universe! Hey boys! Can you keep up with me or what?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm glad you're all right.
We should get going. We need to get to a dock so you can catch a space cruiser out of here.
Well, I'm glad that April and Casey are on their way back to Earth.
Man, I wanted to fly that space cruiser!
Yeah, right. With you as pilot, who knows where they would have ended up?
Now it's my turn to play a game. I'm going to bring down the Triceraton's military system with a fatal virus. Let's head to the control room. I am uploading an extremely destructive virus to cripple their military system. The problem is that it may take a while. I need you to cover me while I work on the system. I have completed uploading the virus. With their military powers crippled, they will have to learn new ways of diplomacy, to live in harmony with others.
All the Triceraton ships are out of their control. Not only can't they attack Earth, they can't even move.
Now, we need to go kick San Ramon's butt to finish the job.
Yup, time for the superheroes to finish off the villain!
But stay alert. San Ramon is still dangerous.
You fools! You should know better than to butt into other people's business.
Quit hiding and show yourself.
It's time for you to step down, San Ramon. The Triceraton world needs to change.
Step down? You traitor! You might want to reconsider your position after seeing this. Now, prepare to be crushed down to nothing. Terrorist alien and your traitorous scum!
Hey, let's use these to chase him down. How's it going? Any luck finding Master Splinter from those weird sounds?
I'm tracing the source of the sounds back to their origin. Got it!
Where is he?
Hold on. Okay, he's somewhere in the warehouse district near the Brooklyn Bridge. There seems to be a passage going underground from there.
So I guess we visit the Brooklyn Bridge, huh?
That's right. You're catching on quick for a change, Mikey.
Okay, let's get going, guys. We're on our way, Sensei.
They're gonna regret picking a fight with us.
Master Splinter!
We have to get him out of there, now!
I am sorry, my sons.
No need for an apology, Sensei. I'm just glad you're safe.
Dramatic father and son reunion. I think I'm gonna cry.
Shut up, Mikey.
I'm amazed you made it this far, but we finally meet in person. Although I know you turtles very well.
Who the shell are you?
If it makes you feel more comfortable, my name is Bishop.
Why are you after us?
Allow me to explain. I work for the EPF, the government's secret organization that was created to protect Earth in moments of unexpected crisis.
EPF? I'm the Battle Nexus champion and nobody told me about this?
There are monsters and aliens hiding in our world. My job is to find them and figure out how to eliminate them. But you turtles are unique specimens. It has been worth the effort to obtain samples.
Samples? What do you mean?
With your unique DNA, I will be able to create super soldiers that will be capable of fighting against all manner of monsters and aliens. As a token of my respect, you will be test subjects for my latest lab creation. Let's see how long you last.
The world does not need any more monsters, especially yours.
Yeah, even heroes need days off.
I'm doing a favor for this world. Research is my duty. I see. The odds have changed, but I never play against odds. Good day to you. Please stay alive, my precious DNA samples.
Whoa! What the shell? Bishop is gonna blow this place up!
We gotta get out of here, now!
I won't let you get in the way of my master's plan!
Hey, look! There's an elevator! Let's take it down to the rocket's launch pad.
We can't let Shredder escape!
Ignition!
What? You came to stop us so your daddy won't get mad at you?
Karai, please! The Shredder can't go to outer space. He'll just cause more destruction.
I am duty-bound to serve the Shredder always.
Looks like this rocket is on autopilot straight to its destination.
Let's do whatever we can to stop it!
We have to stop Shredder here!
Or innocent people all over the galaxy will suffer in his hands.
I'm ready to go down with the ship if we have to.
The time has come to avenge Master Yoshi!
But how?
Well, the ship's engines create a lot of power.
And depending on how we use it,
could probably cause quite an explosion.
But we'd get toasted!
And so would the Shredder. He'd get vaporized with us.
But my sons, this is too much to ask.
It's okay, Sensei. We all feel the same. We have to get rid of him once and for all.
Then let us finish this together.
What have you done?
Hey, Shredhead! Did you bring any marshmallows?
You're going up in smoke right here, right now.
It's like the 4th of July, except it's Independence Day from you, Shredder. Like the fireworks.
This is the end of your day, Shredder. My Master Yoshi will finally be avenged.
You meddling mutants! I'll stop this by ripping you to pieces!
You might beat some of us, but not all of us! Prepare to be finished, Shredder! Let's do this!
Sensei once consoled a grief-stricken boy as his older brother prepared to leave for battle. He said, "Child, why do you cry? You are both part of a family, and a family is a bond that cannot be broken by war, by strife, by force, or neglect. And more importantly, you are brothers, and brothers you shall remain, despite time, argument, and even distance."
Go Night Watcher. I always thought he was pretty gnarly.
Maybe, but the police disagreed. They thought his methods were too drastic and too violent.
Raphael, did you really become the Night Watcher because you thought the police were not doing enough?
Nobody was. You remember what it was like, Sensei? Crime was everywhere, and innocent people were scared. It wasn't right. So I decided to become the Night Watcher and give the criminal scum something to be afraid of.
And besides, dude, that costume was styling.
Well, Mikey, personally, no offense, Raph, I never really liked the Night Watcher style much. I prefer a more sophisticated, high-tech approach.
Oh, what a surprise.
But Dawn, you had sophisticated, high-tech enemies.
That is true. That place was an electronics goldmine. I found a ton of circuitry I could use, and there were so many cool gadgets that I had to use the van to carry them all.
No kidding. Our cash flow is a bit in the red, right? So I got a job playing Cowabunga Carl at children's parties.
Cowabunga Carl? I'm so glad I wasn't here for that.
Dude, you have no idea. I tell you, bro, these kids today, they're vicious little monsters. So I barely made it out of there alive. And I went to where Dawn was supposed to be waiting for me. but the van was gone.
What are you complaining about? You made it to the van, okay?
Yeah, by the skin on my shell.
So it looks like you guys all managed to keep busy while I was gone.
Totally. But it was so good to have you back, dude.
Yeah, we really missed you.
From the moment I saw you, I could see that your experiences in South America had changed you. Forced to rely only on yourself, you had grown a great deal.
I remember I was so excited about telling you what had happened that we were having trouble meditating together.
Truth be told, I was also eager to hear about your adventures.
Just like that, I became a legend to those people. It was incredible. I felt so honored and so powerful.
It was a shock to you then to return and discover that things would not be quite as simple at home.
Yeah, family may make you stronger, but it can also drive you nuts.
I wanted you to leave your brothers, but perhaps you were not yet ready.
I thought a nice game of ninja tag, like in the old days, might help us train and bring us closer together.
Man, I was way out of line that night.
Yeah, we were both getting pretty hot-headed.
You know, at first I was laughing because you guys were racing so pathetically. But when you started shouting at each other, bros, you got me real worried.
It probably would have escalated too, but then we got interrupted.
We did?
Remember, dude? That ominous roaring sound?
It was more of a screeching.
Or a whale.
Yeah, but a whale would have been more like, "Aye," and this was more like a, "Arr."
I remember. You guys can stop now.
And then we rushed over to where the sound came from.
Well, I rushed over. You guys kind of followed along slowly.
You ran off without us.
You wanted to wait before doing anything.
You wanted to jump blindly into danger.
Guys, whatever. Okay, so like we had to bail since the cops were arriving?
Also, we caused quite a bit of damage to the construction site, and that made it a hazardous place to stay at.
That's when I noticed that strange black truck leaving the area.
I said we should return to get your advice, Master. But Raph thought that was a dumb idea, and he went off on his own.
Seeking knowledge is not a weakness, Leonardo. It is strength, and demonstrates the will to improve oneself. You of all should have known this, Raphael.
Yeah, well, I know that now. Back then, I wasn't really listening. What? I've changed. Anyway, right after that, I went back out on the rooftop to check on the monster, and...
Oh, dude, you were worried about the monster?
No, Pinhead. I was going to see how the cops would handle it. But when I got up there, the monster was gone. I heard a strange sound in the alley behind me. And just as I got there, I saw a foot ninja get into a black truck. So I decided to follow him. I followed that truck all the way to Winter's Tower, but there was like a dozen identical trucks in the parking garage. I couldn't tell which one was mine.
Oh, this is the cool part. So tell us what you did then.
I didn't have a choice. I had to go into the tower and investigate.
Breaking and entering. Pure Night Watcher.
I had to find out what was going on, didn't I?
By sneaking into an office building owned by Maximilian Winters, one of the 3 richest and most powerful men in the world.
But dude, he got all kinds of intel, right? Tell us what happened next, Raph. See? Now that was cool.
Maybe. But he nearly got splattered all over Winter's driveway.
You infiltrate a tower, eliminate hordes of ninjas, fight some wackadoodle warrior, and get your butt kicked. And this is the thanks you get?
Raphael, we are not questioning your bravery or motives. At that time, we were just concerned for your safety.
Yeah. Things were getting way out of hand. So I decided to go back and tell you guys what happened. Without mentioning Night Watcher, of course.
We all decided to go back together.
I suggested we try to enter the tower through the subway system, since it was less likely to be guarded.
Oh, right, the underground. That was an adventure. Dudes, that was one of the coolest places I've ever been to.
It almost makes you sorry they're the bad guys.
See? That's why I left. You guys were all cooled out. We stuck our necks out and got nowhere.
So you stormed off in a huff.
Why not? You guys were just dragging me down.
And when you left in anger, your departure cast a shadow on everyone else.
So Master Splinter told me to track you down.
A leader is not determined by appointment or assignment, but by his own actions.
So in order to act like a leader, I had to bring everybody back together again.
To help you with this, I assigned you a riddle.
Some help. What's red with rage but green with envy? It made me even more frustrated and confused than I was before. I thought we managed to arrive at some kind of understanding.
We did.
Yeah, right. So explain what happened the next night.
Splitting up was Don's idea.
There were probably more monsters running around loose in the city. We had to find out how many there were, so it was only logical that we could scout more territory if we split up.
That was a team decision. So what I don't understand is why you had to wear the Night Watcher costume that night, Raph.
I was alone. And when alone, it felt better to be the Night Watcher. I was more comfortable that way.
Meanwhile, I was checking on everyone to see how they were doing. I spoke to Mikey and Don, but I couldn't find Raph anywhere.
Because he was someone else at the time, and none of us knew it.
But I knew Raph always liked the Chinese part of town, so I went to look for him there.
At least you were right about that. Of course, one of the reasons I like that area is there's always someone itching to pick a fight.
You mean like the Foot? In that case, it worked.
Leonardo. Well then, I believe your brothers may be in need of a leader.
Well, then I did about the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. I admitted to you guys that I was the Night Watcher.
Admitting you were wrong is a symbol of courage, my son.
Yeah, but if it hadn't been for the Night Watcher, Leo wouldn't have been kidnapped. I should have listened. I should have been a better student.
You were often a difficult student, Raphael, but I never cared for you any less.
We're family, Raph, and family is about forgiveness and understanding.
Right on. You always forgive me when I screw up. You razz me about it, but you forgive me.
Thank you, guys.
Besides, this was great news for me.
What?
You know what I mean. It was the first opportunity to test the new invention I was working on.
Oh yeah. Boy, that was lucky. Not.
It was a micro-transmitter. Raph was wearing one, and that's how Mikey and I found him. And you were wearing one too, Leo, so all we had to do was follow your transmitter signal to your location, and that's how we found the Foot Clan's underground base.
No, really. I mean, who puts a self-destruct system in a cave?
I still can't thank you enough for saving me back there.
All of us did it together, bro.
Still, thanks.
Aww. Knock it off, knucklehead.
Anyway, the four of us were together again.
So it was time for us to stop playing defense and be more aggressive on offense.
And the most logical place to initiate that plan was Winter's Tower, which was where we went next, to have a talk with good old Max Winters himself.
Dude, just how many members of the Foot Clan are there anyway?
More than you can count.
Anyway, we kicked their butts again, of course.
But by then, we were getting a little tired.
Well, maybe you were getting tired. Sorry. Go on, Leo.
We took a sec to catch our breath and have a look around. It was a big tower, and we had a long, long way to go before the night was over.
And that's when the portal began to open. The stars of Keegan aligned, and then a tremendous cosmological energy blasted its way across the galaxy, slammed into Earth's atmosphere, and landed in the tower's portal receiver, indicating that Winters had already started the ceremony.
We were there. Remember, Techhead? Keep all that mojo stuff to yourself, all right?
Techhead. What? It's funny.
It was a touchy, sort of a South American version of Atlantis. It was like blood in the water. Knew no side. They destroyed Yottl's army, as well as his foe. In the end, there were no victors. And to be at peace, finally.
That was simply awesome! I never thought we'd be able to pull it off, but we did it!
You got that right, bro. And we did it. The four of us, together as a team.
You know, that day we learned a whole lot. It's changed us all for the better, and made us who we are today.
Hey guys, I always wondered, what kind of food is there in a monster realm? What?
Don't ever change, Mikey. Winters had given his life a meaning by trying to fix his past. Maybe that's what broke the curse.
Yeah, that was pretty creepy. The guy started floating, and then he vanished, like dust.
I thought it was... serene.
You would, wouldn't you? See, I thought it was...
Raphael.
nice. I thought it was nice.
Winters, or Yotl, was a brave man who sacrificed everything to correct the mistakes of his past. I am honored to have his helmet, just as I am honored to call the four of you my sons.
Wow, Splinter sure loves hearing us tell that story.
Yeah, that's why I love telling it to him.
Sure was bad at the time, but it made us way stronger, too.
That's because we're a family, guys. And there ain't nothing stronger than that.
It was a difficult lesson to learn, my sons, but I am so proud of you, because you all learned it together.
You came.
Yes. Have I ever done otherwise, General Krang?
You should know by now, I plan for all contingencies, Shredder. Can I assume that you are prepared for what comes next?
All is in order, General.
Excellent. Shall we begin, then?
Indeed.
This is bad, guys. I mean, like, really, really bad. I've never seen anything like it. It's the same thing all over the city. Crime levels are spiking like crazy.
It would appear our old adversaries are once again engaged in mischief.
I'm not sure if mischief is how I describe something this ambitious, Father.
You are right, Donatello. Whatever their motive, we are honor-bound to intercede, my sons. But we must do so with the utmost caution. As always, our enemies remain dangerous and unpredictable.
Yeah, well, they ain't the only ones.
Speaking of unpredictable, where's Mikey?
Right here, dude. Just found some leftover pie in the fridge that I am honor-bound to scarf down before we head out.
Honor-bound? Oh, for crying out... It's just pizza, Mike. Let's go!
Such noble pepperoni. Such moral mozzarella. Dudes, check it out. It's the foot.
What the heck are those foot losers doing here? Last I checked, this was those purple dragon losers' turf.
Losers.
As much as I prefer to use my head, my gut's screaming that this is just a precursor to something larger.
And my gut's screaming that it's time for an extra large with anchovies and sausage.
Forget it, Mikey. We need to find out what the foot are up to. Let's move.
Okay, maybe just anchovies?
Guys, can you hear me? Apparently Bebop is planning something big, and whatever it is, it can't be good.
Time to smash some shells. You green dweebs think you got the best of old Bebop, do you? Well, you're all wrong. 'Cause Bebop's the best there is!
little piggy ran wah, wah, wah. All the way home.
Yeah, but he dropped something on the way. What is it, Don? Cash, and lots of it. But why rob a bank just to leave the money behind?
Yeah, no kidding. Imagine what someone could do with all that loot.
Hello? Rupert's Pizzeria? Yeah, I'd like to order 2,000 extra large cheese and pepperoni specials and 5,000 orders of breadsticks for pickup, please. Never mind, dude. Wrong number.
You were right, Sensei. The Foot are involved in the crime spike. We ran into them right here. Not exactly where we normally expect to find them operating.
There's nothing normal about this, Leo.
Yeah, we're picking up reports from all over the city. It's crazy up there.
Crazier than normal, you mean? Yo, Mikey, that pizza almost warmed up or what? Come on. Ain't like we got all stinking night.
Patience, dude. Wise men say, you can't rush perfection.
It's a microwave, dweeb.
If Shredder is indeed initiating a full-scale assault against the city, we are already at a disadvantage. We must meet his overwhelming numbers with stealth and cunning.
And we're gonna have to dig deeper to find out exactly what we're up against.
Yeah, dig deeper and hit harder.
Speaking of digging in, here it is. Nuked for our noshing nourishment.
About time.
Looks great, Mikey.
I'm starving.
So good. Thank you, my son.
I told you, perfection. I'm an artiste, the Michelangelo of pizza. Wait a minute.
Okay, guys, time to go. We've got bad guys to hunt.
But
You can have more pizza later, Mike.
More? Father?
Wise man say, you snooze, you lose.
Man, I totally hate wise men. Dude!
It's one of the subway switch boxes.
If the Foot did this, they weren't using conventional weapons. No way a sword could cause this kind of damage.
April, are you getting this?
Yeah, and I'm picking up reports of destroyed switch boxes all throughout the subway system. Someone's deliberately sending the trains out of control.
All right, guys. Time to get to work.
Yeah, work.
Dude.
Say your prayers, Turtles.
Sorry about spoiling your fun, Horn Dome, but ain't you a little too big to be playing with trains?
Fun? Ha! You stupid turtles ain't seen nothing yet. Nah, chumps. The fun's just getting started.
What the? Where'd he go?
Whoa! Just like a cute magician's bunny. Except, you know, he's a big, ugly, psychopathic rhino, dude.
What did the big psycho mean by just getting started?
No time for that now. We've got our own train to catch.
Gotta love the sewers. It's the stench that just keeps on giving.
It looks like the alarm sensors I set up are picking up some strange movements all throughout the sewer system. They're pinging like crazy everywhere.
I really don't like the idea of Shredhead's little psycho army messing around this close to home.
Protecting the lair from the Foot's the least of our concerns, Raph. This section of the sewer is Slash's territory.
And we all know the big guy doesn't like visitors. Any visitors.
Nah, no biggie. What's the worst that could happen?
all. We weren't trying to crash your crib. We were just trying to stop those foot dudes. That's all.
Foot bad.
Yep, totally bad. And we're the good guys, see? So, how about it, big guy? You know what those foot dweebs were doing?
Yes, Foot was sneaking. Space guns.
Did he say space guns?
Slash tired. Go night-night now.
Space guns?
Were you able to learn anything new, Leonardo?
No, Father. Nothing useful anyway. The only good thing is the police have ordered a mandatory curfew, so we aren't as exposed as we could be.
Hopefully the eggheads will be able to figure out what the heck's going on.
That's it!
Guys, check this out. April and I have been doing a close analysis on all the data we've gathered so far, cross-referencing it against news reports and police dispatches we've intercepted, and we've come to a perplexing conclusion. This isn't just about crime.
Say what now?
We believe Shredder and Krang are teaming up for an invasion.
An invasion?
Like, from outer space?
Maybe, we don't have specifics, but it definitely adds a dangerous new variable to the equation.
Oh, crud. Cool. I rule at Space Invaders.
No, it is very not cool, Michelangelo. I fear this may be too big for our family to handle.
But you said it yourself, Father. We're honor-bound to do something about it. Whatever it is.
Yeah, the cops got their hands full. It's up to us. We can't stop now.
No. No, we cannot.
We don't have a fix on Shredder or Krang's exact locations, but they are definitely operating from within the city somewhere.
Well, it's the best lead we've got. We're just gonna have to keep on hunting until we track them down.
And Master Splinter and I will continue to monitor things from this end while you do.
Police scanners are picking up bomb threats all over the city. Their bomb squad is running ragged trying to defuse them, so it's up to us to take care of things there.
And how exactly are we supposed to do that?
Quickly, that's how. The sensors are indicating this building has bombs planted throughout that could go off at any time.
Why would the Foot want to blow up unfinished skyscrapers?
'Cause they're stupid idiots, that's why.
But by any time, you don't mean like in the next 10 minutes, do you, Donnie?
Yeah, Mikey, sure. We've got 10 minutes at least. I hope.
No offense, Donnie, but you totally suck at pep talks, dude.
Lowly, pathetic monstrosities! Prepare yourselves!
Stand down, Karai. There's nowhere for you to go.
Really? You may think you have one mutant, but soon you and the entire city will fall!
Whoa! Look out!
That jetpack was awesome!
Awesome or not, it's definitely a serious escalation.
Agreed. If we're gonna have any chance at saving the city, we need to get some answers, fast.
And jetpacks.
Shut up, Mikey.
Just saying.
I just received intel from Case is filled with some kind of strange tech. Casey tried to get a closer look, but was chased away by some nasty-looking guards. My best guess is they're transporting the tech to the docks via the sewer lines.
Looks like the Foot and Krang are planning a full-scale war.
Yo, that's fine by me. They want a war? We'll give them a war. Ha! Ha!
All of this will be mine. Pay tribute to your future king.
Well, well, talk about a stupid fish out of water.
Have your little fun, fools, but know this. Armageddon has been promised dominion over the oceans of this world. Soon you will all be history, and I will be a king!
Run! He got away.
How can he swim in that? Gross.
Dominion over the oceans? Man, this thing just gets better and better. Maybe the tech in the containers is the key.
April wasn't kidding when she said it was strange. It's not human tech. It looks alien. I'm gonna shoot a picture over to April to see what she makes of it.
Check it out, bro. A nerd selfie.
Look, there's another one.
You sure that ain't just an asteroid or something, Donnie?
April texted that there's been a bunch of UFO sightings in this area recently. And multiple reports of erratic behavior by the locals at the same time.
Don, you seen some of the jokers in this hood? I think erratic behavior is like a prerequisite to live here.
Enough of your meddling, turtles!
Stupid flying mouse! I'm gonna shove that fancy little spaceship down that jerk's throat!
I thought General Krang had anger issues, but you... Wow. And if you think this old tin can is fancy, you ain't seen nothing yet, twerps! Oh no, this ain't what I mean. No, something else is coming. Something more fancy.
That was like Close Encounters of the Nerd kind. Gotta be kidding me! You mean to tell me we've been running all over the stinking city, putting out these little fires, while the real action's been in the most obvious place the whole time?
I know it's hard to believe, Raph, but all the evidence points to it.
Think about it, Raph. Slash's space guns, Wingnut's UFOs, and the particle diffusion matrix Armageddon was trying to smuggle through the sewers.
The partition diffuser, what's it?
Particle diffusion matrix. I did some research after Donnie sent me the picture and finally figured out what it was.
Oh, we already know, April. A nerd selfie.
Very funny. Actually, it turns out the diffuser's used to de-interlace tachyon particles to create an interdimensional portal.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah, he totally lost me at actually.
Well, all you really need to know is that there's only one place in town with the resources and equipment necessary to manipulate such sophisticated devices.
TCRI.
Yeah, TCRI.
But if Krang and Shredhead got so much fancy tech, why do they need Rocksteady, Karai, and that pig-brained Bebop running around smashing trains, blowing up buildings, and robbing banks?
Diversions. They were creating havoc to keep us busy, while Krang and Shredder were constructing their secret weapon.
Well, a lot of good it does us knowing what their secret is. We've never been able to get inside TCRI before. What makes tonight any different?
It's gonna have to be different. If they're really creating an interdimensional portal, there's no telling what kind of terror they could unleash on the city.
So we don't let them. We'll find a way to get inside TCRI, one way or another. Okay, guys, Krang's on the top level. We need to move quickly, quietly, and carefully.
Sheesh, Leo, you're starting to sound like Master Splinter now.
No way, Raph. Master Splinter would totally say, "My sons, always remember, we must endeavor to meet the enemy with speed, stealth, and..."
Leo's right. This place is bound to be wired to the max with surveillance and security devices.
I bet they got some sick video games in here, too.
Finally arrived. Now face the wrath of General Krang.
Yo, Blob Boy, your time's up.
This is Krang. Commence the invasion immediately. Looks like it's your time that is up, fools.
Now what, dudes?
What's wrong with Raph?
He's ticked because we were duped again. There was no portal inside.
Guys, I've got some good news and some really, really bad news. The good news is I know where the portal is now.
And the bad news?
Is that a giant Krang coming through a portal? In the sky?
Okay, Donnie, how do we stop this?
We're gonna have to get to higher elevation. It doesn't look like the portal's fully open yet. If we can get up high enough, we might be able to close it.
Well, we ain't gonna reach him crawling through the sewers, that's for sure.
Whatever you're gonna do, you need to do it fast. The police and military can't get past the Krang droids. You guys are on your own.
Sorry, Earthlings, but all your base are belong to us.
Knock it off, Mike.
Sheesh. One little interdimensional invasion and everyone loses their sense of humor.
Raphael, control yourself. Now may not be the time for jokes, but is also not the time to lose your discipline.
No, now's the time for us to fix this.
Christ, we barely beat Tiny Krang. How the heck are we supposed to stop a giant one in the freaking sky?
Conventional weaponry's not gonna cut it. We're gonna need more firepower.
Yeah, like lasers.
Lots of lasers.
And luck. Lots of luck. Seriously, like truckloads of it? A truck of luck.
Puny Earthlings, you will face your end at the hands of Megadrive. Puny Earthlings, this is not the end. Revenge will be mine. Somehow, some way.
Well, the big ugly mouse gone, but the big space hole ain't. What the?
April, what's going on?
I'm getting some disturbing readings here, Donnie. The portal's reacting to the TCRI building, and the electrical buildup is off the charts. It's like someone's deliberately creating the kind of energy pulse that could destroy the city.
We've got to get up there, and fast.
You gotta be kidding me! You mean to tell me we've been running all over the stinking city, putting out these little fires, while the real action's been in the most obvious place the whole time?
I know it's hard to believe, Raph, but all the evidence points to it.
Think about it, Raph. Slash's space guns, Wingnut's UFOs, and the particle diffusion matrix Armagon was trying to smuggle through the sewers.
The partition diffuser, what's it?
Particle diffusion matrix. I did some research after Donnie sent me the picture and finally figured out what it was.
Oh, we already know, April. A nerd selfie.
Very funny. Actually, it turns out the diffuser's used to de-interlace tachyon particles to create an interdimensional portal.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah, he totally lost me at actually.
Well, all you really need to know is that there's only one place in town with the resources and equipment necessary to manipulate such sophisticated devices.
TCRI.
Yeah, TCRI.
But if Krang and Shredhead got so much fancy tech, why do they need Rocksteady, Karai, and that pig-brained Bebop running around smashing trains, blowing up buildings, and robbing banks?
Diversions. They were creating havoc to keep us busy, while Krang and Shredder were constructing their secret weapon.
Well, a lot of good it does us knowing what their secret is. We've never been able to get inside TCRI before. What makes tonight any different?
It's gonna have to be different. If they're really creating an interdimensional portal, there's no telling what kind of terror they could unleash on the city.
So we don't let them. We'll find a way to get inside TCRI, one way or another.
April, this is just an educated guess, but is the control device somewhere on that heliport?
Yes, and if the energy from the portal becomes saturated, the entire city will be wiped off the map.
How much time do we have?
I don't know.
My sons, as perilous as this has become, we cannot stand by idly while innocents are at risk.
Father's right. We've got to do something.
Yeah. But what if we don't make it in time?
Trust in your training and each other, my sons, and you will emerge victorious.
Master Splinter's right. You can do this, guys.
Okay, guys, if we're gonna do this, we need to get to the top of the building stat.
A little penthouse punishment coming up!
More like a rooftop rumble, Raph.
Whatever it's called. Whoever heard of heroes backing out right before the final boss anyway? Right?
Right!
Shredder! Oh man, this has gone from bad to worse.
See? I told you his pep talks suck.
Forget that, Mikey. We've got to figure out a way to stop him and close that portal, or the city's toast.
That will be far easier said than done, Turtle. Observe.
Hold on!
Krang and his monster may have failed, but I assure you, I will not. The portal is now under my control, and in mere moments, the energy it is conducting will be unleashed. I will lay waste to this city and send a signal to the world that I am not to be trifled with. Very soon, I will rule all. But first... Celebrate this victory while you can, mutants. Your imminent destruction awaits. The controls have been disabled. And you are all doomed!
Look out! He might have a sweet jetpack like Karai.
I don't think so.
Parachute?
Nope. Good riddance.
Guys, you know that thing Shredder said about the portal controls being disabled?
We probably needed that still working, huh?
Yep.
My bad.
Hurry, Donnie.
Yeah, what's taking so long?
The primary controls are history. I'm trying to hack into the redundant controls, but everything's encrypted. I just need a little more time.
Ow! Dudes, what's the only thing better than finding parachutes?
Let me guess. Pizza?
No. Jetpacks!
Mikey, you're a genius!
I know, dude. I know.
Come on, Donnie, we're getting out of here. I can't. I haven't broken the code yet. The risk to civilians is too great if I don't stop this thing. I've got to keep trying. You guys go.
No way, Don. If you stay, we stay. Yeah, no brother gets left behind.
Man, now I wish I did find pizza instead.
Guys, get out of there! What are you doing?
What we're honor-bound to do, April.
Cowabunga!
That's what I'm talking about! Yes!
Woo-hoo-hoo! So epic!
You did it, Donnie!
You have saved the city.
And now, we're coming home. Donnie out.
Do you think? Nah. Come on, let's go. I'm thinking it's officially pizza time.
Heck to the yeah! Finally! I could eat 100 by myself right now. Hey, do you think Bebop's giant money bag is still lying around?
Mikey.
Just kidding. But you gotta admit, 5,000 orders of breadsticks would totally rule.
I was born for this.
I think we're getting close.
What's that sound?
Keep your voice down.
Watch out! April, run!
April, you there?
Earlier that day.
Guys, check this out.
A boot. Not your best invention, Donnie.
Not just the boot. What's in the boot? April's feet, normally.
Right. And I go, like, everywhere, so Donnie built these tiny transponders to keep track of everywhere I go in the city.
It'll help us map everywhere we've been running into bad guys. I like it. Nice work.
I can also track my daily mileage, so that's cool.
I will admit, that is cool.
Huh.
What?
There's gang activity being reported all over the city, and all robberies of buildings.
What kind of buildings?
Scientific buildings, labs and equipment. There's one going on right now.
Okay, let's get on. April, we've spotted members of the Purple Dragon Gang.
Okay, the reports were of armed gangs in a convoy of some kind. We should find out what they're moving.
April thinks the hijacked truck is heading to this tattoo parlor. All right, we need to get down there and take a look.
You know, I've always kind of wanted a tattoo. You know, like Chuck this. Or maybe a skull. Raph, do you think a tat would make me look tougher?
Absolutely, Mikey. Ink is the key to outer toughness. And hey, maybe Dawn could go too and get a big heart that says April.
Not listening to you, la 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 la. Guys, cool it. Let's go. Nothing. We're fine here. All quiet. Carry on.
Definitely no turtles here.
Okay. Well, we can't let anyone interfere with this operation.
No, sir. We sure can.
I'm down at the tattoo joint on Elm Street. There's something strange going on down here. Send a patrol car.
Get a load of the size of these guys.
Z-Team, you out there? Yeah, we're on. You have a location yet? Yeah, next rendezvous on Windsor. 811 Windsor. Copy that.
Okay, copy that.
But what's there? What's at 811 Windsor?
If I had to guess, it's their next stop. Their next takedown.
Hey.
TCRI building. What I can't figure out is, that company belongs to those alien guys, right? The Krang.
Oh, I hate those guys.
So, the Purple Dragons know that too. Why would they be robbing the aliens?
What's next? Giant robots? He's getting away!
Oh, look at that. Sorry, this is the employee train, fellas. We're gonna have to throw you off.
You don't just want to tell us what the heck you guys are up to?
What, and spoil the suspense?
You done talking? I guess so.
I know so.
Let's find a way out of here. We need to regroup and figure out what's going on.
You. I have a question.
I don't know nothing.
What's the deal with the subway? What are you working on?
I told you.
I am not interested. Now you tell me.
Hey, whoa, Al Capone, ease off.
What subway?
Get out of here. Forget it. It's a bust. April, you out there? We're headed back to the lair. We lost him.
Copy.
We should be on the lookout. The turtles lost our trail, but they know we were moving equipment through the tunnels.
It won't matter. Soon I will have the perfect weapon to destroy the turtles once and for all. Baxter, keep those turtles at bay.
Right. I have just the thing.
I have given you much. You swore the Krang technology would make your weapons invincible. Do not let me down.
I think I understand how so many mousers can work so well together. This device I'm at is relaying commands from some other spot. I'm going to try to send a command through, and I want you to pick it up on local net traffic. Give me one of those, the insides. Okay, I think I can control them now. Ow! Ow! Ow!
What's that sound?
That sounds like a lot of mousers.
Oh, it's just one. No big deal.
You have to say something. Good thing I have this EMP grenade. I've been saving it for...
Yoink!
Hey, nothing happened. You do know you have to activate it before you throw it, right?
Yeah? Run!
Hey!
April! You shouldn't be here.
You're kidding, right?
Okay, keep it down.
Your target is...
The warehouse. April, run!
Eat this, you freaks!
This guy is definitely off his meds.
that will be enough from you.
Look around you. You turtles haven't seen the last of me.
We can catch him.
Wait.
Hey, where's April? April? April, you there? April? April, you there?
We completely blew it, Sensei. 1 minute we're investigating what Shredder is up to, and the next we wind up beaten, and they have April. I mean, I had no idea we could blow it this badly.
My sons, you must have patience. When things are their worst, this is the time to be the most thoughtful.
We need to get out there.
What you need is to think. Ask yourself, what are your next steps?
I have no idea.
Steps? Steps!
What?
That's it! We can track her steps!
We found her phone, Donnie.
Oh, you beautiful boot.
My son, the key is not the boot. The key is that you possess the wit to think of it.
Well, Donnie does. Okay, according to the tracker, she's down this way. Just a few blocks down. Whoa, that's Shredder's lair.
So what's the plan, fearless leader? Not just gonna knock on the door and say, "Hey, Shred, we just thought we'd swing by and rescue our friend."
I know, but we do swing. We use that crane, we swing into the top hero style.
Yes! That's gonna be awesome! Wait, you gotta let me swing in first. I wanna look extra heroic.
Okay, but how do we get there? There are purple dragons all over the street.
That's okay. We have to get up to that crane anyway. Let's start climbing by heading through that parking garage.
Look, April may be running out of time. We need to get going. Made it to the roofs. Just have to find a way over to that construction site.
Shredder isn't gonna leave any approach to his HQ unguarded. We take these guys out
I see that? Those dudes are awesome. They're like super mega ninjas.
Let's see how tough they...
Father will finish you.
Karai! No!
You have to be joking. You cannot seriously think you can just waltz into my domain.
Only joke here is that ridiculous helmet you wear, buddy.
Spare me. Gods!
Your ninja have fallen, Shredder!
This is it, my brothers. Shredder, face us!
Enough! I will take care of you myself.
Bring it on, Shredder!
Shredder, we're making progress. You need to see this.
Very well. I'm done wasting time with these mutants. Finish them.
Come on, we gotta go before Shredder comes back with more goons.
He's gone. He's building something new. Some weapon out of technology he stole from the Krang. Now he's taken a contingent somewhere to get the final pieces.
Where'd he go?
They dug a tunnel. That's all I know.
My guess? He's headed for TCRI.
We have to stop him.
April, we need you back at the HQ. We'll take it from here.
I have no memory of borrowing 20 monetary units from you. The probability of that being factual approaches 0, and yet it is still measurable. I have owned you, Krang.
Turtles, you interfere in my business for the last time. Today, you meet your end.
People think we got ugly mugged.
He's got... What is that?
Looks like a helmet.
Hey, Shredder! Awesome helmet, dude!
I think you'll find that awesome is indeed the word. You've done it!
How do I turn this thing on? I'll let you guys know how completely awesome flying is.
Really, Mikey? We have to destroy that thing.
Well, yes, eventually, but first, if I could just take a quick look.
Done!
Oh, I wanted to be able to fly and read minds.
I just want to get home and get some rest.
Yeah, let's head home.
What about Shredder? You're just going to leave him here?
Yeah, he's done. Hey, Baxter, here's some advice for you and your boss when he wakes up. Stay down.
Can we get a pizza on the way? I'm starving. And there were brains all over the place. It was terrible. Oh, and then Shredder started throwing rocks at everyone.
Throwing rocks? That doesn't sound so bad.
They were really big rocks.
Were they ever? One of them pretty much squished Donnie, but I was like, yoink, and saved him.
Hey, that didn't happen.
Totally did. And all the crane bots had laser guns, and Shredder was flying.
Flying?
But it didn't do him any good in the end. I wish you could have seen it, Sensei. Even with all of his fancy technology, he couldn't beat the four of us fighting together.
Splinter sees us fighting together all the time. Nothing new.
No, I meant us fighting as a team. Together, against Shredder.
Yeah, that part was cool.
You have done extremely well, my sons. You have persevered against great challenges and hardships. I am proud of you.
Yeah, we also gave Shredder a good beating.
Yes, that is good too. Celebrate and rest now. But the battle is not over.
It isn't? But we just got home.
No! This is the last time! The last time! Do you hear me? Do you hear me, turtles?
We must observe Shredder, and our plans must not be disrupted by him or by these turtles.